In an age of deepfakes, misinformation, influencer generated content dominating our feeds, the rise of AI, even Elon Musk's transformation of Twitter into something else, the Merriam-Webster word of the year for 2023 was authentic, authenticity, authentic cuisine, authentic voice, authentic self, authentic content. It's been everywhere. So first, I want to make sure we are clear and define the term. Authenticity means something that isn't false or an imitation, something worthy of belief because it's based on fact. But when it comes to marketing and content creation, relationships and building loyalty, being authentic is not enough. And frankly, most of us are experiencing authenticity fatigue. It's time for a new word, and I personally like genuine far better than authentic, and here's why. For the longest time, it was a close synonym, basically interchangeable, right? Genuine as a synonym for authenticity. But while genuine shares a foundational similarity with authenticity, it is, based on truth, but genuine adds a layer of emotion and intent that is not present with the word authentic. It's like a vector quality on top of a limited scalar meaning, if you remember your 11th grade physics. That's the difference between authentic and genuine. Genuine has frankness and a sincerity behind it. It's not just about being real, it's about feeling real. Authenticity says, believe me. Genuine says, believe in me. It's authenticity with a soul. So let's dig into some crunchy data. Sprout Social recently released a report saying that only 35% of Gen Zers say that authenticity is what they care most about from influencers. Meanwhile, nearly half are just there for the follower count. That's more. So followers is more of a reason to follow someone than believing in them from an authenticity perspective. So followers matter more than authenticity. It seems that Gen Z can smell the old school authenticity pitch like a mile away, and they'd rather just swipe left, if that's still a thing. Yet actual trust in influencers is on the rise, with 30% saying they trust influencers even more than they did 6 months ago. And nearly half trust influencers as much today as they did in the past. So here's the juicy tidbit. AI influencers are actually making waves, but it's a mixed bag. Only 37% of consumers are actually intrigued by this idea. Imagine an influencer creating authentic content, but they're only as genuine as a politician in an election year. It's real content, but they're not really genuinely invested in it. We want influencers to connect with their audience on a level that's deeper than just product placements and perfect smiles or filters or whatever. Genuine influencers are like that friend who tells you that you have lettuce in your teeth. It's embarrassing, but you trust them, and it's oddly endearing in a way. As marketers, we have to aim to evolve from the authentically manufactured vibe to something that feels genuinely meaningful and personal. It's less about checking the boxes and more about connecting dots, emotional dots. Because let's face it, in that world full of filters and Photoshop, genuine is the new frontier for community. It's not just about selling, it's about making a connection that feels as comforting as your favorite conspiracy theory.